Hello, collective, and welcome to my channel, NUBODI. I am Latriviette, and I will be doing a general reading for the collective audience today. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you are a returning subscriber of mine, welcome back, and thank you for your support. Don't forget to hit the like button, though. It does help out the channel. So just a quick reminder, and this really shouldn't need to be a reminder, but use your discernment when you are watching videos and listening to things on the internet. Take what applies, let the rest flies. Not everything is for you or about you. Use your own discernment. That's not what I was going to say. I was going to say take responsibility for your own health and well-being, people. All right. So I'm going to ring my singing bowl now, clear my energy, raise the vibration so that I'm able to get a clear and accurate message for you and for me. Here we go. All right, now let's get into this reading. Happy Wednesday. So I did the overall energy pull for this read, see what's going on. Got some interesting things. So the first card out is Maria Masquerade. It's in the reverse. And then I got Candy Cane Angel, also in the reverse. All right. So Candy Cane Angel talks about it's time for a treat. It's in reverse. Let me keep those. Marie Masquerade talks about glamour, intrigue, and drama. So when I looked up the definitions and, picked up on the energy. So the first card, Maria Masquerade, talks about gossip. It says that someone you know is being gossiped about. It's card number 14. 14 reduces to 5. 5 is about chaos, conflict, challenges. It's also about change. So this says here, there is gossip and intrigue around a person you admire and wish to be like in some way. Okay. So this is in the reverse. The energy that I picked up on is that someone wanted gossip and drama to be about you. And if it was about you, if there was gossip and drama about you, it didn't come out in a way that whoever admires you hoped that it would be. Okay. It's card number 14. 14 reduces to 5. 5 is about change. It's in the reverse. They want that to change. That people, they don't want people to see you in a glamour, in a beautiful way or a wholesome way. It says this card can come up when you experience jealousy and envy of those you feel are more successful and beloved than you are. It's in the reverse. Okay. Someone's feeling, that green-eyed monster. They don't wish for you to be admired, but they admire you. Candy Cane Angel talks about it's time for a treat, and it's in the reverse. The energy that I got is that when I after I looked it up, it's card number 37. 37 reduces to 10. 10 is about completion. So something was not completed. It's in the reverse, right? What I got was, I feel like this is a someone on the internet or like a influencer. Could be someone someone maybe with a big following. Could be someone that you know, like a celebrity or maybe an internet celebrity, meaning um, they may have a large following, but they're not internationally known, maybe, or national. I'm not sure, but I feel like they are on the internet. They have a large following, but they hating on you. But with the candy cane, it's time for a treat. It's in the reverse. I feel like this person wants people to buy in to what they're saying about you, and it's not working. It's in the reverse. People are not treating themselves to that gossip. You know what I'm saying? It leaves a bad taste in their mouth. Um, It says the luxuries are not only available to you, they are necessary for your growth. So in the reverse, it's not necessary. What they're offering or what they're trying to get people to buy into doesn't help people to grow. It's not for their uh, highest good or their best interest at heart. So let's get into this. I just thought that was interesting. Interesting. Always interesting when you get stuff, when you get a reading. Never know, especially when it's a general reading, because you never know what's going to come out. Holy Spirit, tell me more about someone gossiping about the collective, wanting others to buy in on it. This person feels like because they have a large following or they are an internet celebrity, or they could be a celebrity that people would buy into what they're saying. Maybe they did at one time, but they don't now. Occupation. This person got fired. Fired. So if they are a internet celebrity, one of the ways to get fired from the internet is losing their following. So what did I say? Ooh, confirmation. Excuse me. Lost my train of thought. It'll come back. Yeah, I said that people are not buying into it. They're not following that. It leaves a bad taste in their mouth. Candy cane angel, it's time for a treat. That's not something. Maybe people are waking up to, okay, why is this person talking about this person? Who is this person that they're talking about? So when you lose your followers, your, what do you call it? I don't want to say endorsements, but however they get paid on the internet. Clearly, I'm not getting paid on the internet. That's not true. I'm not getting paid by YouTube. But anyways, somebody lost their job. Okay. Could have something to do with gossip. It could have something to do with competition or the way that they go. There's nothing wrong with competition, healthy competition. I feel like whoever this person is has gone to the extremes and they don't care. Either they don't care or you don't care. But we have thoughts in the reverse. Someone's not concerned about losing a job. Maybe they have other means of getting that money, getting that bag. This is the second time today. They got an entity attached to them. Maybe that is why they don't care. Because the entity will have you thinking that you are larger than life and you are not. An entity will have you thinking, I got this, when you don't. Oh my goodness. R.I.P. R.I.P. So this person could be transitioning. Maybe that is why they don't care that they don't have a job. They're like, I ain't going to be here for long anyway. Yeah, someone lost their job. And they got some legal troubles. So if someone, here's a tidbit for you. If someone is bad mouthing you on the internet and you have proof and they're gang stalking you and you have proof and they are just harassing you and making life, unbearable and miserable via the internet, you can take them to court. That's harassment. That's cyber stalking, cyber bullying. Okay? I'm not illegal. I'm not illegal. I'm not a lawyer or attorney. I feel like the attorney and lawyer is the same thing. But anyways, before taking any legal advice from me, reach out to your local PD and or legal people. So someone has some legal issues here. Someone who lost their job. Someone who was stalking and gossiping about you on the internet and trying to get others to gang stalk and join in. False documents. So false documents is in the reverse, which says to me that somebody in the legal system went over these documents to know that they was false. Someone who has an entity attached to them could have lost their job because of some false documents or some documents that they falsified. All right, let's get into it. Let's get in it. Holy Spirit, what do we need to know about this situation as it relates to the collective please and thank you? How does this internet person or internet celebrity or celebrity, how does that relate to the collective please and thank you? Reincarnation. Reincarnation. Wow. Somebody was reincarnated. This says regeneration and it's in the reverse. So whatever they were doing for work will no longer grow. Their following won't grow. Their money won't grow. Yeah. They have some legal issues. So they could be going to jail, which is why nothing else will grow. It's card number 46. 46 reduces to 10. 10 is about completion. It's in the reverse. So whatever they were doing for work, they didn't get to finish it. Whatever they were paid to do, they didn't get to complete it, or they cannot continue with it. Breathe. So maybe this is saying that you can breathe easy now, that someone who's been stalking you and harassing you on the internet and cyberbullying you and attacking, maybe your social media in the comments, or attacking you, your internet business or whatever business you have, and stalking you. Maybe you can breathe easier knowing that they will not be able to continue with that. And if they continue and they haven't been brought up on charges, you can bring them up on charges for harassment. People think because they hide behind fake accounts and VPNs that they can't be discovered, but you can. Everything leaves a digital footprint. Thinker. So someone's really in their head about this. It says thoughts in the reverse, but they are thinking about their next move, what's going to happen, their future. It's card number 44. 4 is about structure and stability. So they don't have any money now. They don't have not this money coming in. And if they had a large following or a large, what is the word? I cannot think of the word. Monetizing. If they were monetizing through the internet, and you get monetized because of the following. So they lost their following or lost their job, they don't have any money. They're thinking about their structure and stability is about to really be affected, and they're thinking about that. They might not be thinking about that job that they lost, but they're thinking about it. They want to mend things with you. We have mending. Mending is card 52. 52 reduces to 7. 7 is about reflection and introspection. They're thinking about how they can mend things with you after they trashed you on the internet, after they stalked you and got other people to stalk you. Now they want to mend things because legal is involved. They want to mend things with you because whatever they had going on, it's not growing. Maybe you have something that's growing and they want to be a part of. They want peace now. They want peace after they tried to crash you out, destroy whatever you had going on. They want to mend things and have peace with you. It's card number 5. It's card number 23. 23 reduces to 5. 5 is about change. They want to change the nature of the relationship that they have with you, which may be nothing. So someone who was gossiping and talking about you and talking bad about you on the internet, 2 people on the internet, wants to mend things with you. They want peace now. That ain't happening. Holy Spirit, tell me who this is. Who has an entity attachment? Who is this internet influencer? Please and thank you. Who is this? Virgin in reverse. Virgin of the shadow attributes talks about someone who fears intimate union. So someone who doesn't commit. So this could have been someone you were in a relationship with that didn't want to commit, but then trashed you after you broke up. Interesting. Or it could just be someone who has a fear of commitment issues. Doesn't necessarily have to be uh, an ex of yours or someone you were involved with. Somebody needs an exorcist. What did I tell you? They have an entity attached to them. And so the thing about that is, again, an entity will have you thinking you are larger than life and you're not. So this person not caring that, you know, they lost that job. I think more so than anything, they may not care that they lost the job, but they do care about the legal issues that you could bring upon them uh, should you file charges for bullying, cyberbullying, stalking, harassment. Yeah. Child wounded. So child wounded talks about dysfunctional relationships, opening a path to forgiveness. They only want the path to forgiveness now because of legal issues. Because had they not had these legal issues, well, they falsified a document. Document's been discovered that it's been falsified. So, yeah, this is your reading. So the document has to have something to do with you. Maybe they stole a document from you and falsified the information to make it theirs. So they could be this internet person or this big influencer when it was supposed to be you. Interesting. So they blame all dysfunctional relationships on childhood wounds. Well, you know, when I was younger, you know, my daddy used to beat me and I ain't been right since. I'm not laughing at the beating. I'm laughing at my imitation of whoever that daddy was. Liberator. Says freeing yourself and others from outmoded beliefs. Someone who believes one thing and you could believe another, but they want you to believe what they believe because they feel like what you believe is outdated. They could impose their own tyranny over you to claim to liberate. This is a vampire. Vampire who steals anything and everything. Vampire in the shadow attributes talks about depleting others for your personal psychic survival, chronic complaining, and codependency. So this person complains to everyone about everyone. This person complains to everyone about anything. They steal your time, energy, your money, your intellectual property. This is an energy vampire. This is a vampire. They just steal stuff. Holy Spirit, what else do we need to know about this situation as it relates to the collective? Please and thank you. I am so nosy. Material and spiritual prosperity. That is what is coming to you, collective. It's card number 6. 6 is about balance. So this material and spiritual prosperity is coming to balance your life out. You could be getting material and spiritual prosperity as a blessing or reward for, not a reward, what is the word? For damages from this legal situation. Wherever it's coming from, it's coming. Got a spiritual union coming. Spiritual union, spiritual prosperity. I love it. 6 and 2. 6 and 2 is 8. You manifested this. This is coming in for you. 2 is about unions, spiritual union. That's a blessing. They could just be talking about, if this union has already come in, I guarantee you that's one of the things that they are gossiping about. Oh, did you see her with him? What he doing with her? Why he pick her? He don't deserve to be with her. Stuff like that. They could just be talking about your business. They could be talking about anything you do, say, be, are. They're talking about it. What they need to be talking about is this legal stuff they got going on here. Solitude. You could be in solitude right now. That's hermit mode in traditional tarot. Card number 9. You could be in hermit mode waiting for things to manifest. 9 is about things coming to fruition. It's about cycles ending. So you could be in this mode of healing while the cycle comes to an end. It could be healing. 9 and 2 is 11. 11 is about justice. You getting this material and spiritual prosperity and spiritual union is justice. They want to send you mental conflict, or they're in mental conflict. They could be in mental conflict because you're in solitude and you're not even concerned about what they have going on. You're not even concerned about the gossip. You're not even concerned about the lies and the rumors. You're in solitude. You're healing. And they're trying to imbalance that. So it's card number 2. This could be an X. 2 is about partners. Could be 2 people in mental conflict over what you have coming in, which is this spiritual union, material and spiritual prosperity. So they're in conflict about that because you're over in your own world, minding your business in solitude, just like, okay, keeping yourself grounded and blessing out the mess. They're mental conflict about that because they want this uh they want this gossip and lies and rumors and cyber stalking and gang stalking and all of this cyber stuff to affect you. And you're in solitude. You're like, oh, that's what they saying? Oh, okay. And then you go on about your business. They want you to fight and argue and get on the internet and go back and forth. Like you see oftentimes where a couple breaks up and they put their business out on the internet. And now everybody's in the business and everybody, you did what? They did what? Oh my goodness. And oh, did you hear this? And so you further fuel the gossip and the rumors and the lies. There's so many couples, celebrity couples who's, being a celebrity that comes with the territory. Your business is out there. Confirmation, excuse me. You got all of these reporters, watching your every move, waiting for you to mess up or waiting for the other person to mess up, or, it could be something as simple as your male counterpart having a business meeting and they give the person a hug, a greeting hug, and now click, 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 and now it's all over the internet. Oh, so and so is cheating. What do you mean? We was just having lunch. We were discussing a business deal, and so now you and so having a fight because all the internet is a buzz and a blaze about this innocent business meeting. But again, you're in hermit mode and you are uh, grounding and healing, and you're not in mental conflict, but they want you to be in mental conflict, but you're in hermit mode. Emotional withdrawal. You have healed from whatever it is that they want you to be in mental conflict about. The energy I'm getting is more so they're in mental conflict because you're in hermit mode and you're not responding to the gossip and the lies and the shenanigans that they have going on. Emotional conflict. Emotional conflict. Where'd that come from? What does that mean? Emotional conflict. Get back to that. Emotional withdrawals in reverse. That means you have healed emotionally from whatever this is that they want you to be in that you're not in. It's card number 8. Confirmation. It's card number 8. 8 is about manifestation. It's in the reverse. It did not manifest. This mental conflict is really theirs. They're in the mental conflict because you're not in mental conflict. Make it make sense. Oh man. Holy Spirit, what do we need to know? What's the final message on this situation here as it relates to the collective? Please and thank you. What's the final message we need to know? Please and thank you. Dust Devil, you're moving out of stagnation. Dust Devil falls upon material and spiritual prosperity. If you're at rock bottom right now, you're about to move out of rock bottom. If you're living in your car right now, you're about to move out of your car. If you don't have a car right now, you're about to get a car. You're moving out of stagnation. It's card number 15. 15 reduces to 6. 6 is about harmony. It's about balance. It's about peace. The peace that they're asking you for. They want peace with you, but they created the conflict. They created the chaos. They created the drama, but they want the peace with you. Make that make sense. 15 reduces to 6. 6 is about harmony. It's about balance. This material and spiritual prosperity that's coming in for you is going to balance out your life. It's going to bring harmony to your life. Bold step forward. They want to block you. They want to block you from moving forward. They want to block you from moving out of the stagnation. So if you living in your car, they want you to stay in your car. Matter of fact, they don't even want you to have a car. So I'll say it again. Confirmation. They are so concerned about what you're doing, how you're doing, who you're doing, where you're doing it, that they're not even focused on the legal issues that they have. They have an entity attachment to them. So either they're not sleeping well, they're not eating well, but they got to feed this. They got to feed this, and this doesn't eat regular food. This eats other stuff. So they have some other issues. But again, this entity attached to them has them feeling like everything is okay. And it's not okay. They are not okay. So they will continue to focus on you because this entity is telling them, you're not sick. You're not broke. Don't worry about that legal issue over there. We're going to focus over here. That's what the entity is telling them. Bold step forward is in the reverse. It's card number 55. Fives are about challenges. It's about chaos. It's about conflicts. Even though they want to block you and prevent you from moving forward, you're moving forward, and that's not going to change. Fives are about change, and it's in the reverse. So it's not going to change. You are going to continue to move forward. You are going to continue to take those bold steps forward. Sacred contract. It's in the reverse. Your contract with them is up. It's done. Null and void. For some, it's null and void. And how do you null and void a sacred contract? By trying to unalive someone. By doing wicked stuff in the ethers. Thinking no one was going to see that. It's always a spiritual footprint. It's card number 7. 7 It's about reflection and introspection. It's in the reverse though, which means either they didn't know about the spiritual contract, or they didn't know the spiritual contract was going to be null and void when they did some wicked stuff to you. Because 7 is about going within. It's about tapping in. It's about getting grounded. It's about all those good things that they did not do. They were reckless and they did things without thought. They acted before they thought. So they canceled the contract. So them mending with you, that's done. That's voided. That's a wrap. That's not going to happen. You don't need it to be. Now, if you want to reopen a contract with someone who tried to unalive you and ruin your life and trash your name and trash everything about you and lie about you and gossip and steal from you, have at it. But it's done. You don't you have a new community coming in. You have community that is your soul tribe. It says gathering around the power of the community. Or you could have ended a contract with a group of people. I don't feel that. I feel like you have a new soul tribe coming in. Your contract with the old soul tribe, or maybe they weren't even your soul tribe, but the contract with the old group of people or a group of people is done. And so now you got a new group, soul tribe. Card number 26. 26 reduces to 8. Manifestation. You manifested that. Bringing that in, the power of the community. This is a group of people who are going to support you mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, and maybe even financially, because you got material and spiritual prosperity coming in. Adaptability. It's in the reverse. So you're going to have a group of people who are not going to be able to adapt to your new lifestyle. Did you hear what I said? They're not going to be able to adapt to your lifestyle. They don't need to, and you don't need for them to adapt to your lifestyle because that's your life. You can do what you want, go where you want, but they're not going to be able to adapt to this. So, in whatever kind of way this affects them, they're going to be a little salty about that. It's card number 64. Somebody could be 64. Someone could be 55. Someone could be 62. 64 reduces to 10. 10 is about completion. So whatever they were trying to do with this gang stopping. So that's stopping. Gang stalking, spreading lies and rumors, gossiping. That's done. It didn't come to a completion the way that they wanted it to. Yeah. I feel like this person or people were talking bad about you collective or someone in the collective to people who didn't know you. So what did that do, or what that did was that brought more attention to you. So if you had a business, now you got more business. If you were starting a business, now your business is getting the uptake because you have more people looking you up or finding out who you are that would not have had someone not opened their mouth and gossiped about you and lied about you. And they're like, she did what? He is doing who? And so now you have people like, oh, I want to know who this person is. And so thank you, haters collective. Thank you, haters, but it wasn't completed. Whatever they were trying to do, or whatever they thought that the gossip and lies and rumors would do, it wasn't completed. It didn't give the effect or the traction that they thought that it would do. So let's get some tea. Holy Spirit, what's the tea on this person, this internet influencer or this celebrity? Please and thank you. What's the tea on this person here? What do we need to know about them? Besides the fact that they're in legal trouble and they have an entity and they are ill and they got fired. What else do we need to know? Their confirmation. Their brother is involved. So they may have a brother involved, somebody's brother. I asked about them, so it's their brother that's involved. Dang, they nephew involved. So they could have helped this person gang stalk you by hacking your emails. Confirmation. Hacking your emails, hacking your social media, dropping comments in the comment section, harassing you in the comment section. So this says spellbound. Check the spell workbook. So they did spells on you. Let's see what we need to know. Holy Spirit, tell me about the spells being done. What do we need to know about the spell work they did? Could have done spell work to crash your business or to get people to not patron your business. Spell work for people to not support you, support whatever it is you're doing. It says haters are mad because they see you winning. So you might have been starting to do well or starting to level up, and it was like, oh no, we can't have that. We can't have that. You might be doing something that they are doing, or they may have decided to do something that you were doing, and you were doing it better than them. And it was like, we can't have that. We got to put some spanner in the works. We got to crash this down. You know, have someone at YouTube mess with your numbers, mess with your views, turn notifications off so people don't see when you're posting. Then they forget about you. All kinds of stuff. You got the nephew out here and got the brother out here. So it's causing you to miss or lose out on opportunities. What did I just say? Sabotaging you so that you won't do better than them. Crabs in the barrel. I was going to say crabs in the bucket. Crabs in the bucket. Chuck it. Chuck it. Says you will witness their karma, though. You're starting to see the effects of it. You may not know it, but somebody lost their job. They could lose their place of residence, their mode of transportation. You're starting to see the effects of it. If not, somebody will tell you, or you will hear about it. You might even see it. This person is on the internet, and they had a large following or something. You might see their numbers drop drastically. You may see them drop off the internet because they're in some legal trouble. So they can no longer post, or they can no longer post and talk trash about you. It says unexplained body whelps and bruises and scratches. So if they're sending you spell work or trying to send you this entity and this entity, confirmation, could be attacking you, but not sticking to you or sending you an entity to attack you. You could have whelps and bruises and scrapes. So you're going to need to, one, cleanse your energy and cleanse your home and protect yourself and protect your home so that entities don't run up in there. It says, what? This is the same one. This says unexplained body welts, bruises, or scratches. This says causing unexplained body pain and numbness. So they trying to beat you up. They trying to get this entity to take you out. So you got to return that energy to sender. You may need to solicit some help to cleanse yourself and protect yourself. I feel like this is more than just a spiritual bath. Spiritual bath can help, to, remove the energy, but can help heal some of the body pain and numbness. But if you have an entity that's running amok in your house, then you need to, escort them out of there. You need to know how to do that properly. Anywho, let's get back to the tea. Holy Spirit, what's all the tea with this person who lost their job, this internet influencer? What else do we need to know about them? Please and thank you. Scorpio. This person's a Scorpio. What else, Holy Spirit? They're not grounded. They're not grounded. They could be disconnected from source. Well, clearly, because somebody who's grounded and connected to source would not, one, have an entity attachment to them, and two, would not be trying to send the entity to you. So definitely not grounded, not connected to source. They're projecting their emotions to you. They're angry. They're upset. This could be someone that you were involved with, and they're a little salty that you're not together, or that you're not even paying them any mind because you're in this hermit mode. You're healing. You're moving on from this emotional drama, and you've healed from it. So they're a little salty, and they're projecting their emotions onto you. So angelic, earth angel. So either this person believes that they are an earth angel because they got this entity in their ear talking to them and they can't tell the difference, or they're walking around faking the funk like they are an earth angel. Yeah, one of the two, or both. Both, yeah. That's what I got. That's what I heard. Dang. This person got a cousin involved. They got the whole squad involved just to harass you because you don't want to be with them, because you don't pay them any mind, because you just letting them gossip and lie and run amok with their recklessness, and you don't even care. So they bringing down the whole family to attack you. Whole family could be involved, which is a shame because whole family gonna go to court. Progress, moving on, sailing the calmer waters. This is in the reverse, so it gives me the energy that they can't move on. They don't know how to move on. It's like, I got to take this person down. I got to get my lick back because they don't want to be with me and they're not paying me any mind. So I got to get my lick back. They can't move on. In addition to that, maybe somewhere way deep down where the soul used to be, maybe they do want to move on, but this entity ain't letting them. This entity is riding their back like a stallion. And so they believe that they can't move on, or they shouldn't move on until they totally destroy you. Unrequited love. What did I say? Unrequited love. You don't have love for this person. You don't have love for this person. You've moved on. You've healed from the situation. So it's in the reverse, which gives me that this person believes that they love you, even though they're doing all of these things to you to get your attention. They want to mend things with you. They believe it's the entity attached to them. Oh, this person, you could get them back. All you gotta do is talk bad about them. They'll come back to you. Entity is riding hard on this person's back, just saying anything, because the entity is feeding off of them. This entity doesn't eat regular stuff. The entity's not saying, hey, go out and get me a steak. This entity is saying, hey, I want the energy. I want the vibration of that person, of that earth angel. That's how entities feed. I mean, it's feeding off this person too, but all right, let's wrap this up. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Anything else we need to know? Please and thank you. There could be a mother involved. So you got a brother, a nephew, a cousin, a mother. So this is a mother figure. So this could be a baby mama. It doesn't necessarily have to be their mom, your mom. Could be, you could be their child or children's mother. Now that's not you. This person has more than one children. So this is a baby. The mother of their children could be involved to help stalk you, to help harass you. This person was a boss. This person was a boss, a business person. Like I said, internet influencer or whatever they did for work, it has to do with the internet, okay? And they use their internet skills to make money, whatever that was. Duplicit, full of lies and betrayal, deception. Thus, the falsifying of the documents. This person could be with a black widow. If you know, you know. Black widow, spiders, unalive the men. This talks about unaliving men for money, insurance scams, so they could have something to do. This mother figure could be the black widow. We're going to leave it there. Gonna leave it there. So we had one zodiac, which was Scorpio. Let's see what else comes up. What other signs are involved or may be involved? Got Virgo, got Libra, and Pisces. So Virgo, Libra, and Pisces could be involved. You could be, they could be. All right. Let's get the angel message. 311. 311. Says rewards. All your hard work has been noticed. The efforts you've been putting into your life are not unnoticed by your angels. The work you've done that has seemingly gone unrecognized by others will now be rewarded in a way you need it most. What did I say? Material and spiritual prosperity, spiritual union. That's rewards. Visualize yourself accepting the reward with gratitude in your heart. Live an attitude of gratitude. Have an attitude of gratitude. Give thanks. Give thanks for all your blessings, big and small. Big and small. I used to ask my angel helpers to get me parking spots because the Target I used to go to, parking lot was tiny. You'd have to park way over there just to get to the Target. But anyways, that is your message, and I thank you for joining me. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye!